A federal jury ruled that Google's Play Store is an illegal monopoly. The ruling stems from a lawsuit brought by Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, accusing Google of preventing competition between apps. For more on this, we're joined by Meghan Bobrowsky. She's a tech reporter at the Wall Street Journal. Meghan, one of the things that we were just talking about is what this ruling means for just us, ordinary folks who are downloading apps. So what does this ruling mean, and what can Google do in the wake of this ruling? But how is it going to ultimately affect the end user?
Yeah, so this is all still really fresh. So the jury has ruled in Epic's favor, but the judge still needs to decide what this is going to look like. Epic wasn't seeking any monetary damages, so they're not looking for money. They want Google to change its App Store practices, and so the judge is going to have to give a ruling on what that's going to look like. And we're done for the year, so we'll reconvene in January.
So I think that we need to just take like a little bit of a step back, because I think people would have heard about like different Google-related cases, because Google's also dealing with an issue with its search engine and accusations of sort of a monopoly. But in regards to this specific case, what was Epic Games? What were they complaining about, and how will this ruling benefit them?
So Epic Games complained and sued over the fact that Google has this app store and is essentially making it so that other apps and other makers don't have their own game store or app store. And so Epic, they're trying to make it so that Epic doesn't have its own app store. And so Epic sued over this, and the case, this one was mostly about its app store and its related billing system, and whether or not that qualifies as a monopoly and whether they've illegally maintained that monopoly, which the jury ruled that they did.
Right, because often with these apps, you download the app, and then if you want to make additional purchases, you have to do it through the app. You can't, go to another platform and enhance your game on, say, Epic's platform.
Right.
So Epic was like, we should have options.
And how does Google take a percentage of the amount of money that it costs to download or to upgrade your app? That's, I think, the key for Epic. Right. They're like, why would Google, who had nothing to do with the development of this technology, this app, be taking a percentage?
Why should it be the only option? If you want people to have access to your app, and the App Store is a great place, then yeah, you should pay for that. But why should it be the only option?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's just the idea that maybe there should be a one-time fee to get on Google's App Store, but every purchase that you make in Epic's game, so Fortnite is a popular game that Epic makes, any purchase that you make in Fortnite, Google gets a cut of that currently. And so that is the main thing that Epic is fighting here.
And, there's been a similar lawsuit against Apple that right now is in the appeals process. What could this ruling against Google mean for Apple?
Yeah, so the Apple case is, they've asked it to go to the Supreme Court now. So we could hear this before the Supreme Court, but it was slightly different in that it was a bench trial. So there was just a judge hearing arguments and ruling. And in the Google trial, there was a jury, and the jury is the one that decided this. And so we'll see what happens, but potentially the Supreme Court, we could have a decision from them on the outcome of these app stores.
All right, Meghan Bobrowsky, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.